You come on then, when you're ready.
This is the last time a lot of you are going to see all of your fucking selves, you know what I mean? Come on.
I should have went last, because I was the first ever King of the Ronald battle. I should have been the last.
Right, hold it down on Max's 3, 2, 1, we're getting into recording.
3, 2, 1.
King of the motherfucking Ronald! I'm out here with my co-host, the main legend, the best UK battle rapper of all time, undisputedly. Make some noise for Tony D, everybody!
We out, it's fucking King of the Ronald's last event,
The last ever time, bro.
Bro, come on.
It's been a long 5 years. Yeah,
It's been emotional, bro.
but it's been good though. Thank you all for coming out.
Give yourself a fucking... Make some part of history out here, come on. Be serious. What are we saying? Alright, we're about to get into it.
Oh, King of the Ronalds. Nah. This ain't Premier League. This ain't Premier League. We want a different song. We want a different song.
Well, we need our own song. We need our own song.
What's it gonna be? Right, alright, thank you. Right, we're gonna let Tony introduce the tall motherfucker.
Hey, we getting into this battle right about now. I just saw him last week up in somewhere else, and he was fucking spazzing. So yeah, make some noise for Lazy Ass Jack.
On my left, your right. I gotta take a minute to introduce this dude properly. For the last fucking 5 years. Do you wanna know something? Who's in that film? Jerry Maguire. Who remembers when he...
Show me the money!
Yes, brother. Do you remember when he's leaving? And he's like, someone come with me. Someone come with... And no one goes with the motherfucker. And then all of a sudden... It is a she, literally. But she goes with him. Hey, when I had no one, this motherfucker was riding with me, man. He was the first one that said, you know what? Fuck Don't Clock. Fuck the other league. This motherfucker put on some of the best events that King of the Ronalds ever did. He's responsible for some of the best uploads you've seen. Yeah. He kept the fuck. You was like the glue. I'm not gonna lie, you know, bro. We would have been fucked a long time ago about you, man. I'm gonna miss you. I'm actually feeling emotional. Yeah, bro, I'm feeling so hard on that. Oh, make some fucking noise!
Come on.
Right.
See, you won already on the intro, bro.
King, hey, you know the rules. Rock, paper, scissors, who goes first?
Oh no, we did that already.
Yeah, no,
Jack's going first.
Right. You lot the judge. Pay attention. If you choke, it's time. Round 1 on Jack.
Go on, Jack.
Spotify playlist open. Flick along a list of songs, something I can pick it from, get my jam, have a little sing along after to that. I wander over to the TV, switch it on, they're talking about Brexit. I'm kind of bored of that shit, switch it off, that shit is long. I'm thinking maybe a cup of tea, I'm thinking yes, I'm thinking not, it's already gone 6 o'clock, do I really want to have caffeine at this time in the day? Yeah, fuck it, go on over to the kettle, flick it on. Wonder what I could do while I wait for this shit to get hot. Oh yeah, I should probably write my fucking rounds for Hulk.
That's half a round.
I really haven't got an instinct on what kind of shit to drop. So maybe I should just narrate this. The millionth time I've drifted off since I had to start thinking of shit to drop for this insipid Dom while I was drafting bars, taking a shit on the bog. This shit is long. Listen, dick face. face. I got bored of writing for this before I'd even fucking started. But sometimes if your brain isn't working, you have to jump start it. So that's fucking punchlines and angles. That's always the target. So even though this is a lazy battle, I'm not about to half-ass it. So no, I'm not about to half-ass it, so listen, you are a fucking hypocrite, and we have to address it. He'll go online, call people sensitive in the form of a massive big lecture filled with passive aggression, packed with the stats and the facts he can reference. On one level, it's madly depressing. On another level, it's actually impressive the way he eats man in debate. Call him Hannibal Lecter. No, the way he eats man in debates, call him Hannibal Lecter, and that's how I know this man is stupid. I agree you should have the right to be a cunt, doesn't mean you have to use it. Even if you do it with some eloquent shit. So next time you're calling someone a sensitive prick, just be remembering this. Just because you bitch about bitching, it doesn't make you any less of a bitch.
Yo, after this I'll make you drink a glass of piss. Bars. Fam, you're getting levered in the street. I'm kicking up his face with his head all on my feet. It's funny his name's Jake cause he's never on the beat. See, he's brave on stage, I'm who he fears in his spare time. Heart lacking compassion disappeared with my hairline. I said he's brave on stage, I'm who he fears in his spare time. Heart lacking compassion disappeared with my hairline. So when I fuck him up, don't tell me to calm down. This a rebel versus a devil, I ain't laying my arms down. See, with all this crud I talk, through the mud I've walked, and despite the good things, all you see is the footprints. I switch, they get shook, cause I do things. When your attitude stinks, it's mood swings. You never had to rob or shop, or leave the house with a shank cause there's ops on the block. When you know what you're doing isn't right, but you're still trying to figure out if it's wrong or not. Yeah, you'll be successful, Jake. Your dad paid for you to be, so he hopes you will. You had equestrian lessons. We had to learn how to ride bikes with broken wheels. Hungry, I stole that. Stressed, so I rode that. Soul crack. Grew up in the ends where you know cats. Walked through hell and fought the devil for my soul back. The most dramatic thing you've ever seen was a slow clap. You know they say we grow to be our parents. I didn't believe in that science and its dumb laws, but I've been your mum's favourite rapper for a while now. So I guess as I'm only right, I just become yours.
Yo, he said that I had equestrian lessons. But in his verses he talks shit. I never had fucking equestrian lessons. But that's only because I'm allergic to horses. You know, it makes absolutely no difference whether or not this fella gets the best of me. Because if this is a proper, classic King of the Ronalds event, there's no way the footage is ever gonna
He's a professional, these two.
Do you know how little I give a shit about this battle? This shit is a joke. Mickey, true or false? I only accepted this because you literally said, it doesn't matter, mate, it's the final event. Just wing it and choke.
No, you didn't. Just stand on the stage, please. That's all I care about.
The quality of writtens doesn't matter, so long as it's vaguely something resembling lyrics and flows. So ask yourself honestly, when this is the attitude of the man whose business this is to promote, how long do you think I spent on the shit that I wrote?
Nah, take it back, that's a lie.
Let me help you out. under an hour. And contrary to my first line, that isn't a joke. But luckily for me, when it comes to this lyric shit, I'm pretty fucking gifted, and I could break down how he's on some simplistic shit and my style's more refined and infinitely more intricate. So weave your words however you want. Compared to me, you're illiterate. I mean, weave your words however you want. Compared to me, you're illiterate. The way that he's been showing promise they're not, showing promise they're not. When is this merry-go-round finishing? Little bitch, is the truth not kicking in? You've got the demeanor, but you struggle on a written tip. And if you're not gonna hold their interest, why should they keep on listening? I guess it's clear when your punches fall short that your reach is limited. On which subject? Who's in the mood for some mad, crazy lyrical bars?
Yes!
Oh,
yeah. Yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Ready.
I'm not ready. Just ready.
His surname is Shearsby. He's going, but he shaves his head because he's going bald. He always knows where the shit is. Pretty lazy. Shit's about to get deep. Shit's about to get crazy. By which I mean you're about to get a whole bunch of unanimous throwaways. You hate women.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't, but the unanimous definitely does.
Yes.
Yo, you hate women because your life's so tragic. Incel makeup like cytoplasm. This can get hands-on like with vinyl scratching, because in my eyes there's madness like Michael Shannon. When you write fresh bars, it sounds like recycled material. This guy's on whack shit. How you getting broken down so naturally when you come across all types of plastic? This fucking axe blade to your neck. Let's see if this guy can hack it when the crowd lend an ear like Michael Madsen. This guy. Yo, why is having
Time!
No!
Carry on! Time!
Bro, you got
why is having...
You are going on though.
Why is having an inspiring clashes with Hulk now considered a rite of passage? I'm pissed off I even had to write a passage. This guy is chatting like he doesn't like my rapping. But try censor me and get your whole fucking life redacted. It's time.
Right, let's go.
That's
more than an hour.
You're trying to rap for way too long, fam. I call one of my Brixton hitters to put a shell in your tooth. Stop fucking lying. The only thing you're allergic to is telling the truth. I said, you might not leave here with your nose intact. I throw them cobra jabs and you know it's mad. I got that energy you wish you could hold. In fact, this shit must be suicide. No jihad. It's like a coding hack when you throw it back. In fact, it's like combining two consoles, in fact. So you might find you need consoling as to navigate your Xbox Wii controller pad. And when I say Wii controller pad, my niggas at the door selling 10 through the letterbox. If they want to score, let them knock to collect the rock. Kitchen counter got better stock than a chemist shop. Budge in the bathroom, it ain't just crack now. Need weed, come and see me for the pack now. If you ain't got it yet, let me break that down. I just turned this bitch's crib into a fucking trap house. But nah, that's not me. We all know Hulk turned his life around. But if my past is the weapon that you'll choose to use, I might as well use it too and turn the knife around. I've stayed out of jail for 10 years now. This legit life is nothing new to me. But when they can't knock the person you've become, they'll portray you as the man that you used to be. No prints, all I need is one glove. You know it's Hulk's bro, don't take the piss. To wield the power I can would break your wrist. I could put it on my fam, I was made for this. See a sophisticated hope that's hated most. Cause when you know your own strength, they ignore that. I think it's poor that they wanted to see the raw snap. Turns out Hope's the one who had to bring them all back. I'll grill him like a quick dish. I'll grill him like a quick dish. You know a mixed shish? Or a steak rare. Hey, I'll grill him like a quick dish. You know a mixed shish? Or a steak rare. Take care versus Big Rick. I'm hungry. Thinking you could sum me was a big risk. Bars that I'm spitting got him crying to a witness. Easy.
Let's go.
Oh shit, I'm on the wrong.
Title.
Doris.
You got really small ears. Even to look at them, frankly, is hard. But you've got no reason to be self-conscious. Nobody's looking at your ears. Not unless they happen to have a magnifying glass. But he's jealous of my ears because they're so massive and large. Hearing so acute, I can really nearly hear people react to your bar. But to be honest, it's not that you've got small ears, it's that we've all got massive ears. And in fact, it's an actual problem. Because I keep on accidentally picking up radio, these are more like satellite dishes. I keep on accidentally picking up radio wave frequencies, and yes, I can confirm that your tracks still aren't on them. Ouch! That's because your bars just aren't that memorable. In one ear, out the other. The only reason you can remember them is because they can't get out your tiny little ear holes and now they are stuck there. Yo, you look like Mr. Potato Head. Man, I can see it plain. So think Toy Story 3. For a bit of bread, he can get his face rearranged. No, that is a joke. Please don't hurt me. No, fuck that. No, fuck that. Machete blade, get his stomach ripped like burpees. Yeah, my mind's unhinged. I'm losing it. But you must be fucking crazy if you think I'm losing this. Shank going through his ribs. Any blade I choose to pip. Or fuck that, it might be Ruger clips or the Deuce spit or something long range with a scope. And he can die in front of his peeps when I put a cross on his chest like a crucifix. Right now the crowd is thinking, does this guy know who he is? And you're quite right, I would never usually rap about violence, I stay true to myself. I'm too legit. So when I watch this bit back, it's going to feel like the most stupid shit. So I guess I can only offer an apology. This style is just wrong for me, but I battled LSD last weekend. What can I say? I think his influence is rubbing off on me.
Yo. Bro, you're amazing at being dead, bro. Come on. Give him props. He's quite great. I heard you got your own branded headphones. Off beats by Jakes. I could have bodied you without showing up. But I've been here from the start, so I'm supposed to be sick. It's like WhatsApp saying I'm online. But somehow I'm still ghosting this bitch. Yeah, I fucked up my battle with matter. The only matter you've ever dealt with is fecal. If I ever get introduced to your mum, I swear down I'm calling her treacle. They've been gassed from early. Hope's letting off more emissions than diesel. He ain't a six spitter, I'm beheading this weasel. When I paint a picture, you could get it with ease. Okay. You lot raped on Steez. Stop please. You act like you're from street, but your style isn't complete. His mother told him that his smile is beyond sweet. We'll see how she feels when it's wiped on the concrete. I did a charity fight. I was shit. I was unfit. But you'd only scrap with 12 boys' help. Just a bitch that stands there watching the beef and then talks about it like Michelle Joy Phelps. Pay me the right price, we could get a ring and fight. I'd hype up a grudge and a killing right. The weighing would have him feeling light. You could purchase a pound to your nose and I ain't dealing white. I'd sidestep him the whole fight. Give him a sly left and a cold right. The swelling's bound to close both eyes, so his next opponent knows he's already been told twice. I've had off-cam battles that are now fables. Gun bars, mum bars, I denounce labels. Every night has to fight if they're found able. There ain't a chair for this bread at the round table.
Who's gonna do the judging next?
Sorry, it's not me gig. Alright, but we'll get it cracking. Alright, if you think LAJ won that, make some noise! If you think my man Hulk won that, make some noise! I call that pretty unanimous. Hulk with a win, king of the runners, we love
I love you lot, you know. Big up everyone for coming to the runners over the last 5 years.
Fucking good battle, man.
Alright, people, yo,